Back everybody, Matt the Man here, hope you're doing well. So a new DC movie came out this weekend. This is also for me the final movie for the summer, since I saw Gran Turismo last week, even though it didn't become wide release until this coming week, the final week of August. My summer movie season has ended with the new film by DC, Warner Brothers, Blue Beetle. Now, I didn't have too high hopes for this movie. I didn't think the trailers really did that much for me. It looked like an Iron Man ripoff, but instead of Tony Stark, more a teenage kid. But, you know, it's Warner Brothers, it's a movie, it's DC, it's summer, and I still wanted to check it out. So, here we go. Positives. The main actor that plays Jaime Reyes, the guy from Cobra Kai, who I've been watching on Cobra Kai for a couple years now. I don't know how to say his name. Olo Maridueno. That might be completely wrong. He plays Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle. I thought he did an excellent job for his first movie. I mean, when you go from Cobra Kai on Netflix to starring in your own comic book movie, blockbuster film, I mean, that's a good sign. I thought he did a great job. He had humor, charisma, serious moments, emotional at times, frightened at times when he first gets the Blue Beetle suit and it completely transforms his body, almost like The Fly, the movie The Fly, with Jeff Goldblum. So I thought he had a great charisma and chemistry with George Lopez, who plays his uncle in the movie, the actor that plays his sister, and the sort of girl next door, Bruna Marquezine. I have no idea how to say that name. Sorry. He had great chemistry with all of them. So I really liked that in the movie. George Lopez is hilarious throughout the movie. I think he plays the uncle. I thought he did a great job. He's really funny throughout the movie. Brings a lot of that adult humor. Sexual humor also. But he also has moments of quieter moments throughout the movie. So it really was a nice blend of that humor, but also when he needed to be serious and kind of like emotional and, grounded, he was. And then Bruna Marquezine, she plays the female love interest. I thought she did a great job in here. I've never seen her in anything before. She's very pretty. And she has great chemistry with the actor that plays Jaime Reyes. I also liked her story. She also has some good humor, chemistry with the main actor, even some emotional scenes that really paid off. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does down the road. This movie has some great action sequences. For a lot low-budgeted film than Warner Brothers' The Flash, I thought this movie had some great action sequences. And that goes on to the visual effects. CGI, this movie has a very excellent mix of CGI and practical effects. And I cannot believe for a movie that was supposed to go on to streaming. If people remember, this movie Blue Beetle was going to be on HBO Max when it was officially greenlit. Then the studio saw the movie and were like, no, this needs to go on the movie theater, the big screen. And I am shocked to say that the CGI in this movie, which was made for TV, is better than the CGI in the $250 million The Flash. I like The Flash a lot, but there were moments in that movie I was like, the CGI looks like early 2000s. CGI. And a movie like Blue Beetle, CGI with a lower budget film, is excellent CGI and practical, to the point that you can't even tell what is practical and what is CGI. That's how excellent, and the visual look and style, I mean, it is excellent. I was completely like, wow. We had a lot of humor, a lot of adult humor. Really a lot of adult humor, like sexual humor, that I was like, I thought this movie looked more for like kids. And I would compare this movie to Warner Brothers DC Shazam, like the first one, which is a more family-friendly movie, but still had some dark moments. This movie is more of a family-friendly movie, but more adult humor. And I enjoyed the humor a lot. I thought it worked. This movie is over 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I thought this movie flew by. I could not believe that we were already in like the third act of the movie. I was like, where did the first hour and a half go? It flew by. So the pacing is excellent in this movie. The music in this movie, it had like an 80s soundtrack at times, like the Motley Crue's Kickstart My Heart. I also remember that song from Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby. But it also had like 80s, like techno futuristic score to it, which felt like movies like The Fly, David Cronenberg's The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. So I like that mix of, it's a present day movie, but it feels like something they would have made in the 80s, with the music and just some of that David Cronenberg stuff with The Fly. So I really dug it. Some of my negatives with this movie, I didn't think they had a strong villain. Susan Sarandon plays the villain. Originally it was supposed to be Sharon Stone. Face it, Sydney, your mother was no Sharon Stone. So then they swapped her out for Susan Sarandon. SS. Hey. Which I think that's also kind of funny that Sharon Stone played the villain in the Catwoman movie with Halle Berry for Warner Brothers, and we saw how that went down. So I don't know if that was a strategic thing, like, wait a minute, she already played a villain in a movie that was horrible, Catwoman, let's get somebody else. But I thought she did alright. I don't blame Susan Sarandon. I think the script needed to maybe give a little bit more to her character. Also, there were some scenes, not in the action scenes, but like just two people talking, that it felt like it was made for TV. Like that CW TV feel that I'm like, that doesn't, the shot composition looks very cheap, very TV made, TV shot. And there's only a couple scenes, or a couple, not scenes, but shots in the movie that I was like, yeah, this was made for TV. It does have some political nuggets in there, which some of them work, some of them were like, alright, do we really need that political jab? I mean, we got a Latino family and a white woman trying to take over the Latino, business. That one was fine. But then there were other little jabs, like at Trump and this. And I like that. I'm not a political guy, but I'm like, I don't want these in my movie. I'm not here to, it's not supposed to be a political movie. It's supposed to be a family-friendly comic book movie. And that's what I came to see. Kind of like with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, where it had its political moments, and I was like, why? Why? I would give this movie like a 4.4 out of 5. I think it's a very enjoyable movie. The acting from the main actor I think is great. It's fun. It's well paced. Great action scenes. Great visual effects. And I think this is definitely one people should go back and watch over and over and over again. It's just a fun movie. Fun comic book movie. So a fun way to end the summer. I started with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I'm ending with Blue Beetle. So it's a nice bookend to the summer for me. So did you see the new DC movie Blue Beetle? Are you going to check it out? Let me know in the comments below. Matt,